And if you use your card to splash out on a top London hotel, watch out for hustlers who fancy getting their hands on your credit card details. This is the front desk scam.
I want those credit cards to have nice big allowances on them. So just remember, text me the name and the room number.
OK.
Right, see you later. Good luck.
As Jess goes into the hotel, Alex takes up position outside, ready for her signal.
Hi, do you mind if I just sit down and wait for my friend?
That's fine, sure, go on.
Cheers.
Claiming she's here to meet a friend, Jess takes a seat in the lobby, within earshot of the reception desk. Outside, Alex kills time, and it's not long until a couple arrive to book in. Jess has her target. As the couple check their reservation, Jess continues to wait for her friend, but in reality is eavesdropping every word.
If I could just take a swipe of your credit card.
They don't reveal their credit card number out loud, but the receptionist does confirm their name.
Thank you, Mr. Noof.
And their room number.
Mr. Noof, your room number is 209.
That's all Jess needs.
Just here, so if you take a second floor, and it's just going to be on your right.
Time for the next stage. As the guests head to their room, Jess approaches the reception desk.
We'll be waiting here all day by the looks of it. Would you be able to book me a taxi for Bond Street, please?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
OK,
Is it
so I just
now?
go through there. OK, yeah, as soon as possible.
Sure.
That's great, thank you.
As the receptionist calls a taxi, Jess goes into the lounge, where she texts the name and the room number to Alex. This is his cue. He puts on his fake taxi driver ID and heads into the hotel for the final phase of the con.
Oh, they've got a cab for Bond Street? Yeah? Do you mind if I use your phone? I've got my mobile's just tied. I just need to let them know that I've got a passenger on board.
Just want to let the miss know that the car's...
Oh, thanks very much, love. Cheers. Yeah.
Jess's ruse of asking the receptionist to call a taxi has worked, and she leaves her post to find Jess.
Just to let you know that the car is waiting for you.
Oh, thank you. Listen, I booked it to go to Bond Street, but...
Now she's got the receptionist away from the front desk, Jess has to keep her talking so that Alex is left alone to check a few details with the new guests in room 209.
Hello?
Oh, hello there. This is Ian calling from the front desk. Yeah, we seem to have a little bit of a problem when we swiped your card. I think our machine's playing up.
I have problems with the chip on that card.
Oh, it could be that then.
Yeah.
It was asking me to enter it manually, so do you have your card with you?
Yeah, I put it here.
Brilliant.
What is it you need?
If I could just have the long number running.
OK, so...
Whilst the Mark is happily handing over all his card details, Jess must keep the receptionist talking in the lounge, giving Alex all the time he needs on the front desk phone.
And the 3-digit number on the back where the signature is? 9. Great.
OK, can I just ask when we'll be clearing up the bill?
I think you settle up the bill when you leave tomorrow morning. That's usually how we do it.
Well, that's great. Thank you.
OK, great. Cheers. Bye-bye.
It's not actually the best one, to be honest.
Alex now has enough information to go on a spending spree on the guest's card. But first, he has to collect Jess.
OK. You delayed for the cab?
Yes.
Yeah, we're ready for you if you are.
You know, I'll ask him, he probably knows.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Thanks for that.
No problem.
Cheers, love.
And for a getaway car, the taxi the receptionist ordered for Jess is already here, and our hustlers hop straight in.
Got all the numbers.
Good.
They sound quite rich. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
They thought they were here for an exciting weekend, but the only thing taken to the max was their credit card.
We have Jess planted in the hotel reception. Now she gets the name and the room number. And there's something about when somebody calls you up and mentions your name, gives them automatically a credibility, but you don't think about it.
Oh, hello there. This is Ian calling from the front desk.
Got a phone call asking for my card details off a guy from reception,
I think your machine's playing up.
and then ended up handing over all my numbers.
And the 3-digit number on the back where the signature is?
Yeah, just gave all the card details, gave all the numbers, and gave the security number on the back as well.
Now that's the kind of thing that a hustler will make the most of. If they have a little bit of information, they'll try and take that to the next level and get all of your personal details. So whenever anybody calls you and asks for personal information like credit card details or national insurance numbers, or in fact anything that you wouldn't want a con man to know, refuse to give it to them.
I'm not really that gullible of a person, to be honest with you. I normally catch on to things really quick, but Had me this time, definitely.
Never hand out any information that you don't want someone like us to know.
In big cities, business deals and fortunes are made every day. But you don't have to wear a suit to clinch a good deal. For this scam, Alex is dressing down. In fact, he's playing a down and out. Unshaven and in scruffy clothes, Alex is getting into character. Some mud on his jacket and a whiskey chaser completes his disguise.
Lovely.
He looks like he's seen better days, but he's hoping his luck is about to change. Alex takes up position outside the park and waits for a likely mark. The public have been warned. Watch carefully because this scam is the drop swindle. Alex looks like he's been sleeping rough and smells like a brewery, but his fortune is about to change. He spots a passerby, has dropped his wallet.
Excuse me, mate. Excuse me. Excuse me. Is that yours? Is that? Sorry, I just saw that come out of your. Is that yours? Is that yours? Oh man. Just my luck. Find the wallets for the euros. What am I going to do with euros?
The wallet is full of the wrong currency. Euros are no good to our tramp. He needs British pounds.
It's your lucky day today.
I can't use euros, man. Yeah, but if I walk into a change place, then they're going to say I nicked it and stuff. I can't do anything with it. No, I tell you, I'll give it. I don't know how much money there is in here, but there's a lot.
Alex counts the money in front of the marks. Everything looks above board, but of course it isn't. Keep watching closely to see what Alex is up to.
No way I'd change that.
Around 500 euros or something.
It's more than that, man. 200, 300, 400, 600 euros here, man. But what am I going to do with euros? So, I mean, if it was pounds, I wouldn't even be asking, wasting my time with you guys. I'll tell you what, if you've got, like, 50 quid, I'll give you the wallet. 50 quid helps me out.
600 euros for £50. That's a good deal. The marks will be getting a return of over £400 for just a 50 quid outlay. They think it's over, but start to haggle with Alex.
20? No way, man. That's like 600 euros.
About £25 in my pocket.
You look like a guy who's got more than £25 in your pocket, man. I can see it. Like mobile and stuff.
Alex is not willing to give up the wallet for less than £50.
Giving me, you're trying to like hustle me or something. No way, man. No way, I can find somebody else, you know. What you got?
I can put a little towards it still.
The marks, not wanting to lose out on this good deal, finally agreed to buy the wallet for £55.
Put it in your wallet. Enough. Thanks, man.
That's all, mate.
All right.
Alex pockets the cash and makes a quick escape. But as the marks walk away and inspect the wallet, they realise something's wrong. They set off in pursuit of Alex, but he's long gone. We caught up with the marks to find out what happened.
It was a lot of money until I opened it, like, and money ain't real, blood. What's that?
Specimen, something.
It was real money for a while.
We thought we was doing him a favour, really, you know what I mean? A couple of euros for a couple of English pounds, I mean, it's not kind of worked out in our favour, really, but, you know what I mean? Hopefully we'll see him around again.
Oh, bro. You're not even going to see him. He's gone, bro. He's gone.
The marks are convinced that when Alex counted the money out in front of them, it was real.
200, 300, 400, 600 euros here, man.
So how did our hustler pull off this one? To find out, we have to return to earlier in the day. Back in the den, Alex has two identical wallets and has duplicated everything in them. Except for one thing. One of them has real currency inside, and the other has fake notes. Out on the street, he stored the wallet with the fake money in his pocket and the one with the real cash up his sleeve, ready to drop at any moment and reel in his marks.
Excuse me, mate. Is that yours?
During the scam, he flashed the real cash, but just before he made the transaction, he switched the wallets.
You're trying to, like, hustle me or something? No way.
This is the crucial moment in the scam, and the marks didn't spot a thing. Let's take it back and see it again. The switch is quick and happens in the pocket. To see this more clearly, let's return to the den. 2 wallets, one in the pocket and one in his hand. But with one dip, they're switched. It happened so quickly, the marks didn't stand a chance.
Thanks, man.
Nice one, mate.
They bought the bogus wallet, leaving Alex to escape with their £55 and the original wallet containing the €600. That is the drop swindle. It's early evening and Paul is feeling peckish. Armed with a book for company and his wallet, the only thing he hasn't got is any dinner money. He's looking for some fellow diners to be his meal ticket. This is the BH wallet scam. Paul has chosen a Mexican restaurant and our hidden cameras are rigged inside. He has expensive tastes. He orders the priciest dishes on the menu. But what the waiter doesn't know is that Paul has no intention of paying for them.
Ceviche de camarón.
He begins with an appetizer of prawns with avocado slices and tortilla chips. And that's beef medallions with all the trimmings. For dessert, it's lemon sorbet. Just like Paul, the restaurant is beginning to fill up nicely, and the waitress brings 3 unsuspecting diners to sit at the table next to him. Paul clocks them. He's found his marks. They don't know it yet, but they are going to pay for Paul's slap-up meal. He lets them settle in and finishes his coffee. It's now time to put the scam into action. But how will he do it? He's found a wallet.
Excuse me.
No, it's not.
No?
It's going well. The mark has no idea he's being set up.
It's not yours, no?
No.
All right, I'll hand it in. Sorry. Sorry, what's your name?
Anthony.
Anthony, could you put your hand up so they know where I found it? Because it must have been the people that were here before, yeah? Thanks.
Paul heads to the waitress to hand in the wallet. He tries to get the mark's attention from across the restaurant.
Anthony.
The mark waves back, highlighting where the wallet was found. Let's see that again.
Anthony.
Because this is the crucial moment in the scam. After this, the waitress lets Paul walk out without paying for a thing. Paul disappears into the night with a full stomach and, just as important for a scam artist, a full wallet. But when the waitress brings the bill, the mark is in for a shock.
I got one from him.
They realise they've been conned.
How much? I don't know. Okay, so what if we had these 3 and
These are 2 drinks and
the nachos?
Yeah.
10, £16.
So how did Paul manage to walk out of the restaurant, leaving his fellow diners to pick up the bill? Let's rewind and take a closer look. Step 1 was to make the marks believe he'd found a wallet under their table. This was his own wallet, which he dropped as he walked past. Easily done.
It's not yours, no?
Step 2, get the mark's name.
Sorry, what's your name?
Anthony.
Anthony, can you put your hand up so they know where I found it? Because it must have been the people that were here before, yeah? Thanks.
Then, when Paul heads to the waitress, instead of mentioning the wallet, he convinces her that the mark is known to him and willing to pay his bill.
Could I have my the bill from my table? And could you give it to the table beside mine? That's my brother's friend. He's going to pay for it. Anthony.
By addressing the mark by name, the story looks believable, and the waitress has no reason to suspect otherwise.
Anthony.
And that's it. The mark has unknowingly just waved goodbye to a cheap night out. Paul leaves the restaurant and the mark is stung for the bill. Dinner that should have cost him £16 now costs him £52. He came in for a nice meal and leaves with a bad taste in his mouth.
It's the worst night ever. I got done. Fellas obviously tricked me by saying, right, there's a wallet down there, I'm going to go and hand it in.
Yeah, can you put your hand up so they know where I found it? Because it must have been the people that were here before, yeah?
He told me that the guy, he have to pay because he's a friend or brother or something like that. I didn't remember.
And that's my brother's friend. He's going to pay for it. Anthony.
I have to say hello, say the other guy say hello, I say okay. So I take the bill and say you have to pay for the guy next table.
I was just like, are you having a laugh?
It's come to £52.
5 pence.
5 pence,
That's important.
expensive nachos.
The mark may talk his way out of paying for Paul's meal, but if he doesn't pay, then the waitress will probably have to. Every day there's a new gadget or gizmo on the high street, but keeping up with technology can cost a fortune. Whether it's for counterfeiting or forging fake IDs, hustlers need their computers to have the latest software. But of course, they don't intend to pay for it. Jess is planning to walk into this high street computer store and download some valuable software for free. This is the software steal. Jess prepares by placing a portable hard drive into a customized pouch which is then attached to her top. The hard drive costs less than £100 and will easily pay for itself. She runs a cable down her arm and puts a jacket on with a USB lead discreetly coming out of her sleeve, all ready to attach to a computer of her choice. She's about to walk into a busy high street store and leave with thousands of pounds worth of computer programs for absolutely nothing. She browses around and chooses a computer with the most desirable software on it. Making sure the busy sales assistants can't see what she's up to, Jess quickly gets to work. She attaches the drive and selects the files she wants to pinch from the computer. These kind of in-store computers hold all the latest multimedia packages, ready to demonstrate to legitimate customers. They're worth big money, and within minutes, Jess has downloaded them all. She goes from computer to computer, copying all the latest must-haves with just a click of a mouse. It takes several minutes for the software to transfer, and Jess constantly checks that she's not being watched. But her crime goes undetected by the busy sales assistants and security. As she leaves the store, it looks like she's decided not to buy anything, when in fact she has taken thousands of pounds worth of products, all stored up her sleeve on her portable hard drive.
This is how hustlers steal software. I take the hard drive, just plug it into the computer here. And then, after a few seconds, it should appear on the desktop. And you go into Applications, and then there it is, all the software that I can then copy. So I pick the one that I want. Then all I simply do is drag and drop into the hard drive. And there you go, all the information is yours.
London's Piccadilly Circus is always crowded, and with crowds come plenty of wallets, purses, music players, phones and cameras, all designed to fit easily into pockets and bags. But for the hustlers, they're just as easily taken out again. This is their most intricate pickpocket scam yet, the three-way lift. Our hustlers are in position either side of a busy crossing. Jess and Alex are stationed on the left of the junction. Paul is operating alone on the right. And when the lights go green, they all cross with the rest of the pedestrians. Watch carefully. And in less than 30 seconds, they're up by £800 in wallets and phones. No one saw them do it, but you can. Remember that Jess and Alex are positioned together on the left. The girl with the dark hair in front of them is the target. While Jess acts as a human shield to prevent anyone nearby seeing, Alex makes swift work of stealing this woman's phone. So far, they've got a phone worth £150. Not bad, but there's a lot more going on here. Let's rewind back to the start. Jess is also working with Paul, who's on the other side. Paul has identified his mark, the girl to his left. He's after the contents of her pocket. Another phone. For the moment, she's blissfully unaware, but Paul still has to get rid of the stolen property quickly, and that's where Jess comes in. As they cross, he deftly hands off the goods to his accomplice. The stolen phone joins Alex's in Jess's bag, and she melts into the crowd before anything's been missed. So far, they've lifted belongings worth £270. But there was also one more, much bigger steal going on. Let's rewind for the third and final lift. Back in first positions, Alex identifies the third victim. The man wearing the lilac shirt stood to Paul's right. As Paul puts a mobile phone into Jess's bag, Alex is unusually clumsy.
Oh, I'm so sorry, you're right.
As he bangs into the mark, Alex dips the man's wallet from his jacket, immediately passes it off to Paul, and the three-way lift is complete. So that's 2 mobile phones and a wallet full of cash and credit cards in one beautifully choreographed steal. Let's see it all at once. The hustlers are around £800 up, and the trio of pedestrians have fallen foul of an audacious, synchronised three-handed hustle, the three-way lift.
Yeah, my phone's missing.
There's nothing there. I used to have a wallet in there. Money, some credit cards, driver's licence. It came directly at me, bumped straight into me.
Oh, I'm so sorry, you're right.
And it was only after I completed crossing the road I thought, you know, there's something wrong here. I've lost my wallet.
This is an example of pickpockets working together to steal more effectively. In this case, they use the crowd. They know people are going to gather as they wait to cross the road. This allows them to make direct contact with their victims and their property. So they go for the easy targets, open bags, wallets in the back pocket, things like that. If they want to get something that's difficult, then they'll work together again, moving in concert to trap someone between them, steal something from the inside pocket, and then pass it to the other pickpocket. So the person who makes a steal actually ends clean. Safest pocket is the front, unless you're wearing something loose-fitting with the pocket directly at the side, in which case probably an inside pocket with a zipper.
All pockets are vulnerable. All pockets are vulnerable. People can steal from any pocket. The key to it is just to be aware of your belongings. Just because you have it in your front pocket, you think, oh, well, nothing goes from there. The moment you forget about it, that's it, it can be gone.
A flashy designer watch is the ultimate status symbol, but they don't come cheap. A top-of-the-range model can cost several £1,000s. The hustlers are in Birmingham's jewellery quarter, with more than just window shopping in mind.
It's a place with a Rolex, right?
Yeah.
A very expensive watch.
To pull off this scam, all our hustlers need to be in on the action.
Let's go buy you a birthday present.
This is the slap swindle.
Hello.
Alex and Jess, posing as a couple, arrive at a small jeweller's store. They're shopping for a present for Jess.
Look, if there's anything you want to have a look at, okay?
I like quite girly.
You like
sort of
girly?
Well, what about something like that?
No, but I like girly ones, and he likes really posh ones.
Oh, do
They can't agree on what kind of watch to buy and begin to argue.
Try that on, seeing as I'm getting it for you. Why don't you try that on?
No, I don't want to try that.
Could have one. It's personal.
The assistant politely tries to help them out. It's a small shop with no other sales staff on duty, and they're about to make her life increasingly difficult.
Yeah, but I think it's about time, you know, we moved on with this stuff. But anyway, if I'm buying it for you, I've got to like it as well, right?
There's a pinky one there similar to that.
They're every shop assistant's worst nightmare. As the disagreement continues, a customer arrives. another hustler.
That we're never going to be able...
You can wear pink with most things though, can't you? Like with a nice
primary colour.
Yeah.
Are you okay, sir?
Yeah,
I'm just now.
I'll make
Can I have a quick little thank you?
Yes, of course, with pleasure.
You dress nice though.
She's a 14-year-old girl now.
If there's anything you want to have a look at, I'll get out.
Yeah, remember.
Well, look at the Omega here, please.
I don't like stuff
Omega?
like that.
Yeah.
Sparks continue to fly and the heated argument is getting out of control.
All the walking around Birmingham, right? It's cloudy and you're wearing some...
Yes, it is.
Ridiculous.
Can I have a look at
Hawking my
that?
hair up.
Yes.
If you don't like it, then you should.
Trying to ignore the commotion on the other side of the shop, Paul asks to try on a top-of-the-range watch.
Playboy things and
That's the Daytona.
That's what I like that.
Second hand, yeah?
Yes,
Oh, I'm
second.
sorry. Well, you know what to do then, don't
It's
you?
1200.
I'm going to get a pink watch.
Which is a good
It's worth £1,200.
I'm not interested in watches like that.
All right, okay.
By what my mum would wear.
The disturbance is distracting the shop assistant.
Look at the one that you like, okay.
You guys can size it for me and things.
Yes, of
I'll
course.
pick something, you
What
pay
I
for
just
it.
said to you.
I'm not getting that one. Class or something.
Excuse me, do you mind?
All right, mate. Easy, relax.
Just embarrassing.
Stop trying to look like a footballer's wife, for God's sake.
But you know what's wrong with you? Will you just stop trying to make me into somebody I'm not?
Will you calm down? We're in public. I'm sorry. Will you calm down?
Will you stop trying to make me into somebody I'm not? You want me to get what you want.
Calm down, all right?
After handing the watch back, Paul promises to return when the shop is quieter.
Are you not going to have a look at one of these?
No, I don't.
The argument has lost the assistant a possible sale.
I'm so sorry to
Okay.
Paul leaves the shop to get away from all the aggravation.
Sorry.
Then you're not
Sorry.
going to have a watch. Fine.
Jess and Alex finally take the argument outside.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Surprised and flustered by the row, when the manager returns, the assistant can't wait to tell him all about the argument.
I had a fella and a girl come in. She wanted sort of a girly watch, very pretty girl.
Yeah.
Then the fella rang the bell, let him in.
Yeah.
So can I have a look round? I said yes, of course. He said, is that a Rolex? I said yes,
Oh, that's right.
Rolex. I'm showing it to him, and all of a sudden, biggest Barney I've ever heard in my life.
You know what's wrong with you? Will you just stop?
Anyway, the fella said, do you mind? And they're still carrying on. And it,
So it's
he
cost
said,
us,
would,
might have cost us
yes,
a sale
he
on
said,
the
would you mind? He said.
She can't believe what's just happened, but there's an even bigger shock in store.
That isn't the same watch. This is a copper.
You are joking. My God.
The £1,200 watch has turned into a cheap fake.
I didn't leave him, Gary.
No, listen,
Nothing
I know
like
you
that.
do, but
So how was it done?
Mail call.
Earlier on, Alex and Paul took delivery of a parcel. It contained a cheap imitation watch bought from the internet, and they know the shop has the same model. This is the vital prop for the scam.
Wait a minute. Rolex only has one L.
Back at the jeweller's, Alex and Jess enter the shop first. They'll be providing the distraction.
Yeah, if you're like 12.
As planned, their bickering gets the assistant's full attention.
Well, that's quite... Let me see that.
Meanwhile, outside, Paul hides the fake watch up his sleeve, and Alex subtly gives him the signal to enter the shop.
I just know when you're getting something that's like... That we never...
Paul knows exactly what he wants, the watch that matches his cheap fake. The arguing couple are an irresistible distraction, and the concerned assistant can't help but watch. This is all Paul needs.
Getting that one. Class or something.
Excuse me, do you mind?
All right, mate. It's easy.
When he asks them to quieten down, it's a signal that he's ready to make his move.
Stop trying to look like a footballer's wife, for God's sake.
You know what's wrong with you?
The slap distracts the shop assistant, and for a split second, she takes her eyes off Paul.
I'm so...
He switches the watches. It's quick, and she doesn't spot a thing. Let's see that again. Watch carefully as Paul brings the fake watch out of his sleeve. He's swapped his dodgy £50 fake for the real deal and walks away with a profit of over £1,000.
My eyes don't go from a customer. It was when I heard the slap and the shouting. He already turned round. I just must have gone like that. A split second. I am still shaking.
You have to remember, people who work in these stores are always targeted by thieves, so they're pretty sharp. But we had a distraction that they couldn't resist. Starts off small, people bickering, but at exactly the right moment,
Trying to look like a footballer's wife, for God's sake.
there's a slap.
All hell breaks loose.
Yeah, you enjoyed that too, didn't
Yeah.
you?
Oh, yeah.
It's a busy lunchtime in a fancy Italian restaurant. Jess has done some serious shopping and is feeling a bit peckish, so pops in for a bite to eat.
Hi, I've got a table booked on the window.
But there's a problem. Jess has spent all her money on designer gear, so how is she going to get away without paying for her slap-up meal? Keep watching. This hustle is triple dine and dash. Jess puts her shopping bags down, makes herself comfortable, and orders one of the most expensive bottles of wine on the menu.
A bottle of the Greco.
The waiter has no idea he's about to experience his worst shift ever. Jess tries to make a call, but the reception is poor.
Thank you. Sorry, can I have the mushrooms, please? Stuffed mushrooms. Yeah, thank you. Hang on, I'm going outside.
She takes the call outside, in clear view of the waiter.
Hello? Hello?
Jess returns in time for her appetizer.
Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Cheers.
After enjoying that, the waiter brings her main course. Little does he know that she's no intention of paying for any of it.
Thank you. It's a little bit, please.
It's time for the third course.
Sorry, can I do your order of dessert, please?
As Jess speaks to the waiter, she begins to make another phone call.
The chocolate mousse and an orange coffee as well, please. Thank you very much.
Again, she takes it outside.
I've just ordered a dessert. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to be here for about another 10 minutes.
The waiter brings the dessert to an empty table, but seeing the expensive shopping bags still there, he's happy Jess will return. 15 minutes have passed. The dessert is left untouched, and the waiter is starting to get anxious. He checks outside to see if she's still there, but our hustler is long gone. She's done a runner, having enjoyed a nice meal and a bottle of wine without paying for a thing. But luckily for the waiter, she's forgotten her expensive shopping bags, so he shouldn't be out of pocket. However, Jess isn't the only hustler enjoying the excellent food. While Jess tucked into her main course, Alex arrived.
Hi there, I've got a table booked, Mrs. Steele.
They sit at separate tables and never communicate, but in fact, they're working as a team.
The steak, medium rare.
Chocolate mousse.
As Alex enjoys his meal, across the restaurant, Jess is putting her part of the scam into action.
Hang on. I've just ordered a dessert. I'm just going to go outside. I'm going to be here for about another 10 minutes.
That was Dine and Dash 1. As the waiter begins to worry that Jess has done a runner, Alex uses the confusion to make his move. Not wanting to appear ungrateful, he leaves a handful of small change as a tip and brazenly walks out of the door.
Thank you very much, that was excellent.
In the confusion about Jess, nobody has noticed he hasn't paid his bill. This is Dine and Dash 2. But there was also a third hustler in the restaurant. Just after Alex, Paul arrived.
Hi there, got a table booked for Mosley.
And he also enjoyed a slap-up meal sat at the very next table. When Jess leaves, quickly followed by Alex,
Thank you very much, that was excellent. Bye-bye.
it's time for Paul to put his scam into action.
I'll speak to you for a second.
He approaches the waiter and shows him some ID.
We've got a guy who was arrested. He was sitting here about half an hour ago.
He's posing as an undercover cop.
He did pay. He's with a girl. One girl.
He questions the waiter about the two other diners.
About so high.
Right.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
Was she here?
Actually, she wasn't here, actually. She was sitting over there.
This guy here was like a Greek-looking gentleman.
Right.
About 6'1".
Yeah.
Slim.
Yeah.
Wearing like a farmer's jacket? All right, okay, I'll be right back.
Convincing the waiter that he's tailing Jess and Alex and needs to keep them under surveillance, he makes a quick exit and follows closely on their heels. Paul is the third and final dine and dash. The waiter has now lost money from 3 tables, but at least he's still got Jess's designer shopping, which should make up the difference. Or will it? Earlier in the day, Jess weighed the bags down with bottles of tap water and bulked them out with worthless newspaper. It's rush hour, and in central London the roads are heaving with traffic. Everybody's in a hurry to get somewhere, apart from the hustlers. They're cruising the streets looking for some likely marks. Posing as delivery men with an offer that's too good to miss, they're about to ruin someone's day in the white van scam. The hustlers are on a deadline. They have a delivery to make, but they're lost.
Do you have any idea where we're
I have
going?
no idea, mate. None.
They're on the lookout for a good Samaritan to help point them in the right direction.
Ask these people. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Do you know where King's Cross is from here? How do we get to King's Cross from here? Yeah. Is it that way?
So you go down that road there where that...
Well, we've probably just driven right past it.
The old Brandon Road. They'll take you straight down to King's Cross.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thanks a lot.
Excuse me, guys. You, are you interested in buying a camera? We've just delivered 20, but we've got 4 extra.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does everything according to this thing. It's got, I mean, check it out if you want. We've got 4 of these. They're like 350 quid in the shops.
Come on, we've got to go.
Well, hold on a sec. What do you think? 100 quid?
How do you not get them?
Well, we delivered them,
Oh,
but we
right.
get 20,
Oh, right.
but we have 24 in the van, so we keep 4. Right? Listen, I'll tell you what, look, I promise you, they're not stolen, nothing like that, right? It's perfectly legal.
The girls check the video camera. Everything is above board. It's a top-of-the-range model.
There's a warranty in the box, yeah? 100 quid, it's got to be worth it. You put that on the internet, you make 200 quid. They're, what, how much are they in the shop? 350?
Oh, they're about 350, 355, something like that.
Does look good. I know.
What do you think?
You celebrating
just-
or something? You got a bottle of champagne?
just so you know.
I'll tell you what, we'll do a trade.
Put it in there, yeah? Put it in there, you get all that.
Okay.
All that. I mean, I'm not a video camera salesman, but guys, 100 quid, you got to be worth that. I can give you 2. What?
2 for 100?
No, 100 each.
Oh, yeah.
Well, 150 for both of them.
That's 700 quid's worth of quality goods for just £150.
Between you?
Well, I've got 150 on me myself.
Go on, let's do it. You can
Let's
get
do it.
those,
You guys
those
get some
2 for
money and go have
150.
a drink. Come on.
And we'll have the bottle of bubbly just... No, I'm kidding. Just kidding.
All right, come on. We'd make more than that on Sunday if we waited, but at least we get a drink tonight. Let me see the money first.
The charm offensive is working and the deal is too good for the girls to refuse.
If you girls weren't pretty, I wouldn't be doing a deal like that.
They hand over £150.
Charmer, innit? Well, I get to keep the cash, you see. He's the charmer, I'm the
One
bank.
for you. One for you. You've made our night. Have a good one, yeah?
All right, girls, have fun.
Bye-bye. Oh, we don't have a bag. It's not a shop.
It's not a shop. All right, love.
With the deal done, the girls are happy. But as the boys pull away, Paul still has the top quality camera in his hands. So what have the girls bought for 150 quid? When they open the boxes, they're in for a nasty surprise.
This is just not right. It's totally different to what he showed me.
The girls have actually bought a couple of cheap, low-quality cameras worth just 20 quid.
They look so good. It looked so good, and it was small. It was like.
Well, we just gave him £150.
You gave them. I gave them £150.
Should have opened the box. He should have opened the box.
Yeah, but I'm sure he took it out the box.
It says it on the box too.
So how did the hustlers swap the cameras?
What do you think?
The girls thought they saw Paul package the box in front of them, but really, Paul placed the camera on the floor and picked up the already boxed, cheap imitation.
Okay.
All that. I mean, I'm not a video camera salesman.
The girls didn't spot a thing.
Oh, there you go. Hold on to that. But let me see the money first.
They were so happy with the deal, they never even thought of opening the boxes to check the goods. Even if they had, the boys are already in their getaway car. So once the money's handed over, they can easily make a quick escape.
One for you. You've made our night.
But it don't even work.
I just don't believe it. £150.
Ever again.
They were so convincing. I feel sick.
Holidays are a time to kick back, get away from things, and most importantly, relax. But beware. Hustlers know that holidaymakers may have their guard down, making them prime targets for some very clever holiday cons. So, Alex, Jess and Paul are hitting Ibiza for a spot of sun, sea and scamming. So if you go abroad, you'll know just what to look out for. This is the purse swindle. It's market day in San Antonio and the hustlers are setting up a pitch. Paul's going to be the salesman or hawker, but Alex and Jess will return to play a vital part in the scam.
Okay.
Hi.
Don't forget to come over, I will need you.
To draw a crowd, Paul launches into his sales patter.
All right, ladies, anybody who wants to find the new Japanese purses, the ones that are being sold in New York, we have them here. We're going to do them for a special deal. If anybody's interested, hello, ladies, come on in.
It doesn't take long for him to attract an audience.
You can put anything you want in here. 100 euros, 100 pounds, 50 pounds. Put it somewhere safe. At the end of the night, you're guaranteed to have some money. This...
Alex and Jess return to mingle with the crowd. All three hustlers are now in play. Paul is the hawker, Alex and Jess are his plants, or shills. They're working together as a team, but it's vital the other shoppers don't realise. And to make the sale even more appealing, Paul puts a cash incentive in one of the purses.
That's a 20 euro note, okay? 20 euros goes in there just like that, okay? There it is. All you have to do is buy that. Now, I'm not going to sell just one, I'm going to sell 3. That's 1, 2, and 3. If you've got 5 euros, take it out of your pocket and hold it up like that.
It's a good deal. For 5 euros, you can get a purse and the chance to win 20 euros. You can't lose.
Okay, pick one. Don't open it yet. Give me the 5. This lady here. Pick one. Don't open it yet and pick one. Okay. Open it up. Who got their money back?
I've got 20 euros in mine.
You got 20 euros. She just made 4 times her money just like that.
Amazingly, the money went to Jess.
Okay, hold on to that like that.
But as far as the other punters are concerned, she just got lucky, and Paul's about to up the ante.
What I'm going to do is take 50 euro. There you go, 50. 50 goes in there just like that. All you have to do is decide which one you want. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, 4, and that's 5. 5 people, put your hands up if you've got 5 euros.
With a 1 in 5 chance of winning the money, they can't wait to hand over their cash.
All right, take one, don't open it yet. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. Very good. 5 euros. Who's got a 5 euro note? Come on in. Pick one, sir. There's 2 left. And 1 more. Okay, open them now.
Paul's bagged himself 5 more sales.
He's got 50 euros. Look at that. He just made 10 times his money.
And the 50 euros goes to another incredibly lucky hustler.
I'm going to let someone make 10 times their money. Who wants it?
To maximise his sales, Paul goes for the big one.
Let me show you exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to take 100 euro. We're going to put it in there like this. That's definitely 100 euros. Okay? Hold your 10 euros up. That goes in there like that. Wave the money if you really want to take it.
Each purse now costs 10 euros, but the prize on offer is 10 times that amount.
In fact, I'll tell you what, could you pass me that box? Pass me that box. Now, we know it's there somewhere. Could be in there, could be in there, could be in there. Give me 10 euros. Pick one.
Having seen 2 punters already win a cash prize, the crowd are keen to snap up the purses and a chance of winning the 100 euros.
There you go, sir. Pick one. Pick one. Pick one more. In it goes. One more. In it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, look inside. If you find it, don't let anybody else know. Just walk away, spend it in good faith. You get to share in my profits.
Paul sold all his purses.
Thank you very much. Come back later. Thank you.
And given away 100 euros. That wipes out all his profits. But don't forget, this is a hustle.
Same thing again.
The first part was simple. Paul clearly places the euros in a purse and offered the first pick to Jess, who knows which one to take.
I've got 20 euros in mine.
You got 20 euros.
From this sale, he made 10 euros and lost nothing. The crowd are now eager to snap up the purses, making this next hit more complicated.
50 goes in there just like that.
Paul can't give the first choice to Jess or Alex. That would be too suspicious, so he changes tactics. The crowd saw Paul put 50 euros in the purse, but what they can't see is the second empty purse concealed in his left palm. Watch closely. He switches them. The purse with the money stays in Paul's left hand. He does a second switch, and it's back in the bag without anyone noticing. It now didn't matter which one Alex chose, they were all empty. He then used sleight of hand to make the money reappear from within his purse.
He's got 50 euros. Look at that. He just made 10 times his money.
That's another 20 euros profit to Paul. The final part is the cleverest of all. It relies on the crowd being totally suckered in by what they've seen. They've witnessed two independent people win the cash prize, and now they're desperate to get involved.
We're going to take 100 euro. We're going to put it in there like this.
This time, the crowd saw Paul put 100 euros in the purse.
Is watch the money.
But again, he palms this, so no one wins the money.
All you have to do... Ladies and gentlemen, look inside. If you find it, don't let anybody else know.
And because he tells them not to let on,
just walk away, spend it in good faith. You get to share in my profit.
Nobody is any the wiser. In fact, they all go away quite happy.
We got a purse for 10 euros. They're in the purses because you saw them pull it out when they got the purse.
Someone supposedly walked off with 100 euros.
But you don't know who.
So we ended up losing all our money.
So I just lost money for
that.
This scam's got all the classic elements of a good hustle. The mark is put in a situation where, by buying something, he also qualifies to win something. Also, it's got the shill element. They see Jess win, they see me win, so it's possible to win something. So their greed goes up and up and up.
And no one had a chance of winning any money, except, of course, for one of the shills.
This is the prize steal. Alex is working undercover as a friendly neighbourhood watch rep. He's knocking on doors, carrying out a survey on home security.
Oh, hello there. My name's Ian Steele. I'm doing a survey for Neighbourhood Watch. Do you know that there's a Neighbourhood Watch scheme? No. OK. You will soon.
But of course, he's not out to reduce crime. He's on the lookout for a house that's low on home security.
Do you have any window locks in the windows downstairs?
Some, yeah.
And amazingly, these homeowners are telling a stranger knocking at their door all about their alarms and locks.
Oh, hi there. Hiya. We're just doing a survey about security issues in this neighbourhood. Do you mind if I just ask you a few questions? Yeah. Does this door remain shut or... No, it's always open, is it? Yeah. Do you have any security lights that come on when people approach the property or anything?
No, we have one, but we have to switch off.
OK.
This house is ticking all the right boxes.
We're going to be sending out some packs on how to improve security, things like maybe fitting a lock here, just so.
It has general poor security and only one lock on the front door.
OK, have a very nice day. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, that's a good one. I like this one. Check.
Back in the den, Jess puts the next part of the plan into action. She gives the marks Alex selected a phone call.
Oh, hi there, this is Susie calling from TRH Enterprises. How are you today? Oh, lovely. I'm just calling up to let you know that you have been randomly selected from our computer database and you've won a meal for two.
It's the day of their free slap-up meal. And as promised, a limousine arrives at the Marks' house to take them to a fancy restaurant. But what they don't know is that Alex and Jess are right behind them.
I love this limo service.
With the Marks out of the way, the hustlers make their move.
Yeah, well, they're gone.
Should we go back?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love this look.
Jess keeps watch.
Looks like it might work. I love that.
It's easy when you've got specialist locksmith keys.
OK.
Once inside, they waste no time installing hidden cameras so you won't miss a thing. At the restaurant, the Marks make themselves comfortable and take a look at the menu. Back at the house, the hustlers make their own selection.
I'll take that.
That's a plasma TV worth over £1,000.
Right.
An 800 quid laptop.
Right.
And a 200 quid games console. And that's just the start. The house is an Aladdin's cave of electrical goods. And on the mantelpiece, there's even a spare car key. It's a good hoard and too much for them to carry, but the hustlers have come prepared.
Don't worry about the kitchen, but everything in here has to go, apart from this.
Posing as the owners of the house, they've hired a removal company.
All this stuff's got to go. This room here, everything goes. The couches go as well. Do you guys know what you're doing when it comes to plasma screens and stuff? Yeah?
To completely gut the house, they only have the time it takes for the Marks to finish their meal. And back at the restaurant, they're already tucking into their starters, which means Alex and Jess have about an hour before they're rumbled. The hustlers' unwitting accomplices get straight to work.
It's nicely wrapped because that's worth a lot of money, that couch.
By the time the Marks polish off their dessert, the removal team have been very busy. They've even taken the best china.
Excellent, thank you guys.
Thank you.
We're going to miss this place.
Time is up. As they pack away the last box, the Marks are leaving the restaurant and are on their way home. The hustlers need to get out of there fast.
So you guys have got the address, yeah, and everything's cool? Yeah. OK, well, we'll see you there, yeah? Cheers, Mum.
Yeah.
And for a getaway vehicle, the car parked in the driveway will do nicely. No need to break in. They have the spare key.
Let's get out of here.
The hustlers pull away, closely followed by the removal men, just in time for the Marks to return home.
Where's the computer? Where's the sofa?
In less than 2 hours, they've lost everything. They can't believe they've been robbed without any sign of a break-in.
Our house has been robbed. We just come back from the middle and everything in the house is gone.
The hustlers have taken the lot.
We've just come home and everything's gone. TV, sofas, DVD player, computer. We'd won a prize. I thought it was a joke, to be quite honest.
After we revealed that their stuff was safe, the relief was obvious.
I can't believe this is happening to me.
The thing about this scam is that we've maximised the profit while minimising the risk. Now, a normal burglar, he'll wait till you leave the house and hope you don't come back while he's robbing your house. But what we do here is we actually send you out and control you at all times. So we not only know where you're going, but how long you'll be there and exactly how much time we have to completely clear your house.
Some locks are easier to break than others. And unfortunately, lock-picking equipment is not just available to locksmiths, but with the advent of the internet, anyone can get hold of this equipment. If you have just one lock on your front door, you're asking for trouble.
This is the Police Magazine scam. Alex and Jess have come to this busy high street to put the final touches to their scam. They need a convincer. The long arm of the law should do it. They're pounding the beat, but they're not here to fight crime, they're here to hustle. And this bakery is a good place to start.
Are you the manager? Yes. Hi there, my name's Tracy, this is PC's Ian Steele. I wonder if we could just chat to you for 5 minutes. Do you have some time? Yes. haven't got you at an awkward time, have we?
That's fine, that's fine.
Oh, good.
Busy now.
Oh, cool. Well, basically, I work in PR along with the Metropolitan Police, and we are putting together our first quarterly advertisement magazine in conjunction with the emergency services, and it's for small businesses like yourself who we feel contribute to the local community. It's our first issue. I'd just like to show you a mock-up just there.
Earlier on, the Hustlers designed a fake magazine complete with photos and convincing articles, all lifted from the internet. Their intention is to sell advertising space at a special cut-down price.
We go to print tomorrow. This is our very first issue.
Jess immediately pressures the mark by setting a deadline for printing.
But the reason why we're here today is because one of our contributors has had to pull out at the last minute, leaving us with an empty advertisement space. We usually charge £450 for half-page spread, but we'd like to offer it to you for £150, which is actually the price of one of our smaller spaces.
The quarter one.
The quarter one is just here.
Sounds like a good deal, but there's a problem.
To be honest with you, we don't depend on any publicity to sell whatever, because we haven't had any publicity till now.
The manager doesn't need to advertise her business, it's already booming. The whole scam's now in jeopardy. The Hustlers need to think fast if they're going to close this deal.
Quite a lot of people have been taking out adverts purely to promote their website, so that from then on they can get people looking at the website regularly.
Okay, I think we can go for it. What information do you need?
That's it. She's crumbled and agreed to buy the advertising space.
Because we're going to print tomorrow, we'll need to take a cash payment, if that's okay with you. Because obviously we need to get the ball rolling. We need to.
The thing is, the printer won't.
The printer won't start, because obviously we'll start going to print. We'll leave your page till left, but we need to start the rest of the pages. So we'll need a cash payment of £150, if that's okay with you.
Convinced by the knockdown price, wide circulation, and to keep on the good side of the police, she takes £150 from the till.
That's all my contact details on the front.
And hands it over to Jess.
That's my police number. That's my signature, and that's for you. But we will email this to you the moment we get back to the office.
That's fine, that's fine. So I'll just should be waiting for the person to follow you.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you.
Thanks a lot.
Lovely to meet you. Take care.
Job done, and the manager seems happy.
They sold us a space in a magazine. It cost us £150, half page. I think it's always good publicity, and it was a cheap publicity anyway as well.
Not so cheap when we informed her that the magazine will never be read by anyone.
At the time, yeah, it seemed a good deal. But I had my doubts because they didn't have a receipt to give me at the moment. I made them write something, handwriting with the details and everything, but I wasn't quite sure that it was the right thing at the moment to do.
But of course, the details Alex left were completely bogus. And with thousands of businesses in the area, the Hustlers can resell the fictitious advertising space again and again, pocketing well over £1,000.
Hello.
Hello there.
Can I speak to the manager, please?
Lots of businesses own magazines like this, so it doesn't seem too unfeasible that the police would have one as well. Now, what's really cheeky about this scam is that Hustlers are using the natural pressure police would have in this situation to their own advantage. Now, with a uniform and a good story, people aren't going to ask for things like ID or not going to check things up, and they're going to be encouraged a lot more easily to actually take part in something, especially if there's an apparent bargain involved. But what they're really hoping to do is to keep the police happy and stay on their side.
This is the fake gym. A sporty-looking Alex and Jess are in the centre of London. They're pitching a stall in a prime location to sell membership to a new health club. By targeting well-heeled commuters, they're hoping to charge a premium and muscle in on the billion-pound fitness industry.
Brand new gym, pay nothing today.
First 50 people, we waive the joining fee.
But which gym would hire the Hustlers to sell membership for them? Answer, none of them. They had to invent their own. Earlier, Alex and Jess scouted the city for a site which could potentially hold a top-class gym. An office complex that isn't even built yet will do the job. A few quick snaps is all the hustlers need. Back at the den, Alex and Paul get to work creating a gym out of thin air. Using a fake company name and the photos Alex took of the hoardings, Paul designs a glossy brochure promoting a state-of-the-art fitness centre opening soon. Finally, a goodie bag packed with cheap but plausible freebies will prove a useful convincer. Can they get away with promoting a completely fictitious gym? And more importantly, will anyone buy membership?
Hello, are you interested in our gym?
The other thing I need to
just down the road.
on this big glass floors on the top.
So it's going to be the top floor of the new Park Plaza. This is what it's going to look like here.
It has the latest mod cons.
It's going to have 25 metre swimming pool, which is going to be there.
On the roof?
On the roof. And there's going to be a sliding roof as well, so in the sunshine, it's basically will be swimming al fresco.
It's got a really, really good exclusive spa. There's 9 treatment rooms. Stop after 3 months. Don't worry about that. Okay, thank you very much.
Alex and Jess make the gym sound irresistible, and the limited offer seems like a bargain.
It's going to cost you basically £105 for 3 months.
Today we're doing a special offer where there's no joining fee for the first 50 people.
We're waiving the joining fee, which is £350. We've got like 6 places left. I'd do it, because we're only doing 50.
Do the punters think it's an attractive offer?
Just the facilities seem to be brilliant. It's half the price of where I go now.
Half price for first 3 months, so seems okay.
Lots of dance classes and fitness classes that are all free.
So that's the hard sell, but will anybody sign up?
So do you want me to sign you up? Yeah?
You get a goodie bag as well, which I know is the deal clincher.
Can I put you down for it? Yeah? Lovely.
In fact, Alex and Jess's sales pitch was so good that they flogged over 20 memberships in 2 hours.
For the first 3 months, we're going to do half price.
And to join, all they need to do is hand over their bank details.
All we need is your name, address, contact details, and then just any account details that you can give us on the back.
It's identity theft on a grand scale.
Your personal information, and then just your bank details and about anything that you've got, really. But you just want to put all your personal details down there to start off with.
But Alex gets a difficult customer.
But I'm not giving you any of my bank details or anything, so you can I fill a form in, but you'll have to get in touch with me about.
Her bank details could be worth thousands of pounds, and a good hustler never likes to lose a mark.
We will need your bank details.
I'm not giving you my bank details.
So to reel her in, Alex and Jess changed the deal.
We're not going to take any money.
You're not going to take any money?
No.
Not until September.
Well, we don't, because we can't.
It's not going to be open until
we can't take money. We can't take money for something that doesn't exist.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it'll go.
That's it. She's thrown in the towel and even hands her bank card over to Alex so he can take all her details.
That's perfect. I can take everything from there. That's 3.
They've enrolled with a gym that will never exist. The only thing getting a workout will be their bank balances. Our cameras caught up with the new members to break the bad news.
I've given some stranger my bank details, and I'm supposed to be a fairly intelligent person, and I've just been totally conned.
Bank account.
My card details and my personal information.
So that means that they can obviously do anything they want with them. Okay, well, obviously that's really concerning, isn't it? So
We should probably have a walk back there, I guess, right?
Oh dear.
Paul and Jess are about to turn their hands to a new line of work as recruitment consultants. They've hired office space for the day and need to deck the place out to look the business. They've got the logo, they've got the office banter.
Give me a cup of tea then. There's a good girl.
Don't you dare call me a good girl, Paul.
It's a highly professional outfit. And it needs to be, because this is the recruitment scam.
GRH recruitment. Yeah, which one? Who's wanting to go first? Okay, hi, I'm there. I'm Susie. Sorry about your wait. Really, really busy today. Do you want to
Jess is playing the friendly PA and takes a recruit through to her boss's office. The Mark believes that this is an established, reputable agency. Little does she know that it's their first day trading.
Rob, this is Gillian. Gillian, this is Rob. I just want to take a seat.
Hello, how are you? Yeah?
Okay, I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Okay. Sorry, it's going to be a very, very busy day today. Great. So, Gillian, is this your CV?
It's
Great.
quite old. It's not been updated. So
Okay. Okay, and what's the perfect job for you?
In fashion designing.
Okay. The first thing I'm going to have you do is to fill out our form, which tells us everything we need to know about you to create what we call a perfect profile. Okay. Hi there. Is there a computer for you just now?
There is, yes, there's only one.
And to create her perfect profile, all she has to do is fill in the special recruitment form.
Anywhere marked out in red, it's information that we have to get in order for it to be processed. If you've got any problems, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be coming back and forth, so just grab me if you have any problems at all.
See, it's pretty good. We've got national
In fact, the only thing perfect about it is that it's designed to extract all the personal information the hustlers need.
Passport number allows us to get driver's license. We've got town, maiden name or previous surnames. That could be a password, supposedly. Or people use it for their banking. So anyway, next.
Back at the agency, the Mark starts to fill out the form, and another client is already in the process of inputting his personal details.
No, don't worry about that. What you do is if there's anything that you can't fill in, just put XXX. Back in about 5 minutes, okay?
To give them some privacy, Jess steps out of the room. But really, she's going to snoop on them from Paul's office.
She's a bit of a whiz on the computer, isn't she?
The hustlers have a feed from the applicant's computer and can see them inputting all their information. Now, they just watch and learn.
Passport number. Oh, she just gave us her salary.
It's not bad.
What's the current loan amount you can get if you get a mortgage 5 times?
That's all great background knowledge, but will the Mark willingly give away her bank details?
Huh?
Great. Now she's giving us the sort code, account number, bank name, branch name.
And for the final stage, the form asks for a PIN number to protect her job application. The hustlers are gambling on the fact she'll choose the same one as her bank card.
There it is. Number. Good to go.
With that done, Jess brings the Mark back into Paul's office to chat about her future prospects, which, thanks to the hustlers, are now looking increasingly grim.
Do you have your documents with you, Gillian? Take a copy of those.
Yes.
Passport and
there is actually
your bank statements and things like that. Do you have?
With this information, the hustlers can now apply for mortgages, credit cards, duplicate passports and birth certificates, all in the job seeker's name.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, if you can copy those
no problem.
really quickly.
And she's not the only one. Next door, there's a steady stream of job hunters, all willing to divulge their personal details.
All right, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
As Jess says goodbye, the Mark is now in need of a job more than ever.
That's okay. Anyway, it's lovely to meet you. We'll contact you and you've got all our details as well, haven't you?
This is identity theft on a grand scale. They've created a false company, spent a few £100 to rent some office space for the day, and in return raked in valuable information worth hundreds of thousands of pounds. Later that day, we caught up with our job seeker and revealed we knew all about her. Starting with her name, address, and date of birth.
How do you know?
Her national insurance number.
How do you know?
Her previous employer and salary.
How do you know my details?
Where she banks.
How did you... Have you been following me?
Including her account number and sort code.
That's terrible.
And finally, her PIN number.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Yeah, oh my God.
The hustlers can now empty her bank account, apply for loans in her name, and use her identity for any number of crimes.
I mean, what can you say? Because you're just going for a job interview, you think that, you know, they're going to help you to get a job. So then, how do you stop that from happening?
Never enter your banking information into an email. Never pass information to someone who's just asking you for information. Always check the organisation that's asking is allowed to have that information. And never give information that links your financial institutions out to anyone other than those financial institutions themselves.
When you apply for a job, the last thing you expect is for them to be harvesting your information and using it for identity theft.
Also, don't forget, the Marks in this situation are being put in a very difficult position. they want to appear helpful to the employment agency, so they're not going to start questioning bits of information that is asked of them.
This is the rock band Steel. Summertime at the British seaside. It's blowing a gale, the beaches are empty, and the fish and chips are going untouched. But tonight, this Brighton bar is playing host to a glittering VIP charity event, and the hustlers are in charge of security. They arrive in good time and take their positions. Paul and Alex, dressed as security, wait by the loading bay. And Jess goes inside. It's a very exclusive gig, not least because there's only one band on the lineup, and they were booked by the hustlers. Earlier in the week, Jess surfed the net for an up-and-coming band.
Hiya, I've just got your number from your music webpage on the internet, and basically my boss has been listening to some of your music and he thinks you're absolutely brilliant.
Playing to their ego, she invites them to a very special gig.
It's going to be really, really big. There's going to be loads of celebs there.
And of course, they jump at the chance.
You will? Oh, that's brilliant. That's great, thank you, bye.
Park over there.
The band have been instructed to turn up at the venue with all their equipment.
What band name? Blunt. Okay. We've got a band here, Blunt. They have arrived.
Because of the very important people attending, it's vital that they're met by security staff before the sound check.
Just need you to take all your equipment out of the van and onto this pavement right here.
You put it right there behind that wall.
I'm afraid that's going to have to go through security as well.
Everything must be X-rayed, and the stroppy security guards take their job very seriously.
Lights, explosions, nothing like that, no? Good.
The band's kit's all unloaded. Now the hustlers have to separate them from it.
Susie, would you like to come and pick up a band at the Blunt? They have arrived for you.
We're going to hold them at stage door.
Okay, that's great. I'm coming now.
The event organiser will be here with you in a minute. She'll take you through. And then when you do your sound check, everything will be there waiting for you. Yeah.
Hi guys, you're Blunt, yeah? Excellent, brilliant. Okay, do you want to come with me then, guys? You're going to get all your equipment back again. What they'll do is they'll set it all up for you. But what I'll do is I'll show you the whole space and everything where you're going to be performing in a bit. I just need to wait to get everyone together first. It's going to be a bit of a late one tonight, I'm afraid. Is that all right with you lot? Yeah? Good. Right, I'm going to need to ask you guys some questions, but in the meantime, would you like a drink?
And while the band are enjoying a pint, Alex and Paul stop being security and start being roadies. But instead of loading guitars, amps and drums into the venue, they shift them into the hustle van. Inside, Jess keeps the band occupied by running through some paperwork.
Right, can I write down everything that you do at the band, please, just for our records?
In less than 10 minutes, they've loaded over £3,000 worth of kit into their van. Now they need to get Jess out of there without the band suspecting anything's wrong.
Could you step outside, please?
The other band is here.
That's her cue.
Right, I'm just going to go get the other band. You guys just hang five in a minute. Okay.
She makes her excuses and goes outside. As soon as she's clear, she jumps in the van, and the hustlers simply drive away, having stolen all of the band's equipment. 30 minutes later, Jess still hasn't returned, and Blunt start to get suspicious. One of the band members goes outside to investigate. He can't see Jess, and there are no other bands in sight, and they're definitely not inside. Starting to panic, he goes to check the loading bay. The security guards and events manager have vanished, and more importantly, so has their equipment. When he checks at the bar, the landlord has no idea about any gig VIP or not. To be blunt, they've been shafted.
We managed just playing a gig or something, and like we thought nothing of it. I thought it was a bit weird. There were some suited guys or something, look a bit Matrix-styly, and they wouldn't let us take any of our stuff. So like we had to X-ray it or something. So we thought, oh, it just must be a weird security measure. No one else got a clue. There's a club night going on or something. I've lost like probably my favouriteest guitar I've ever had in my life.
My whole drum kit's like brand new drum kit just gone.
About 500 quid worth of bass and another 250 worth of amp, really.
Well, pretty off to be honest, excuse my language, but like,
Made-up events are a really effective way of separating someone from their valuable equipment.
Always check every detail of a gig or an event before taking part. At the very least, you have to call the venue to make sure something is actually happening. Obviously, you should never allow yourself to be separated from your valuable equipment. If you do, you might lose the lot.
This is the Fish Van Scam. The hustlers are trawling the streets for a suitable location for their next scam. They've got a refrigerated fish van, and this is their chosen spot.
Oh, would you believe that?
Where they conveniently break down.
Dead. Totally dead.
But these smartly dressed fishmongers now have a problem. If the van breaks down, the refrigeration unit stops working, meaning the fish in the back will start to go off.
There we go.
They open the bonnet.
Oh dear. Carburettor's gone.
What's that?
I don't know.
And play to any onlookers who may be watching.
Does that help? Doing this? Yeah.
Continuing the act, Alex pretends to call the breakdown services, while Paul goes to knock on some doors.
Hi there, madam. I'm with a company called Waldron's Quality Fish. I'm just stopping at anybody on the door here. We have a van that broke down about 10 minutes ago. We deliver to all the restaurants in town. So we're going to lose all of our stock. Just offering it to people on the street if you'd like to buy some. Very high quality. If you grab a little cash, we'll do a good deal for you, I promise you.
And he's hooked one.
Well, as you can see, the van's completely broken down.
Back at the van, Alex has also interested a passerby in his wares.
Hi there. 2.5 hours, they said. So, no, yeah, it's all going to go.
All right, well, there you go. Everything has to go.
I'm going to try and see if I can get everything started, just to get the fridge started.
Hi there. So, we don't usually do it like this, so I'm not a very good salesman. What kind of thing you're interested in? Do you like crabs?
Love crabs.
Love crabs. We've got these are velvet crabs here. There's about 12 in there. Okay, that's usually about £50 a box to the restaurants. So 20 quid, something like that. That one's 20, that one's 20. Why don't I do them both for 30?
Can't you do it too?
I'm giving you the best deal. Don't try and con me. I'm giving you the best deal.
When would you cook it?
Oh, I don't know. Tomorrow, maybe?
Tomorrow, yeah. Pack more ice.
Well, why don't you pack some ice? What would you be interested in? Do you have £30 there? Can you put some more ice in that?
That's £30 for 2 boxes of restaurant quality shellfish. Good deal.
Sea bass, good choice. Got it? Got it? Okay. So for you...
And while Alex carries the boxes to the Mark's house, Paul makes a second sale.
Okay, let me take one of these up. Do you have £30 there? Sorry, this is a complete nightmare for us. But I'm really glad that you were here. We could give you a bargain. You definitely got the pick of the box there.
Cheers.
All right, well done. Take care.
That's 2 happy customers and 60 quid to the hustlers. And miraculously, the van's working again. But what's the rush? They sold top quality fish for a knockdown price. Or did they? We doorstepped the Mark to see if she was happy with her purchase.
Oh my God. There's no fish in there.
She's just spent £30 on a box of ice.
So I've been done basically.
But she handpicked the fish, so where did he go?
Put some more ice in that.
The mark thought they were doing her a favour by packing the fish with extra ice to keep them fresh. But while Paul kept her talking, Alex switched the box with the fish for an identical one containing only ice. And she didn't spot a thing.
Oh, you know, they look very professional. It just, the van and everything. You know, people do that sort of thing, you know, come around with fish. You know, people do buy it. And I fell for it.
And because the hustlers never sell their stock, they can pull the same stunt in every street in the neighbourhood.
These are velvet crabs. There's about 12 in there.
This is the flop. A narrow one-way street in a quiet residential area. Perfect for the trap the hustlers are about to set. At the far end of the street, Paul is pulled over, waiting for a signal. 100 yards behind, Alex and Jess are concealed in a small side street, watching for a potential mark. White van. Bingo. As it passes his position,
Paul, white van coming your way, get into position.
Alex signals Paul.
All right, pulling out now.
Who blocks the road, stopping the van.
Mate, I've got a problem with my gears, so they're stuck in reverse.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, just give me a second though, yeah?
Alex and Jess bring up the rear, trapping the mark in a pincer movement. They position themselves in the van's blind spot.
Yeah, just give me a second.
While Paul keeps the mark talking, Jess gets into place.
If you just pull back about 10 feet, if you go back as well, mate, just go back as far as you can, yeah?
Paul distracts the mark, allowing Alex to signal Jess.
Did you see what you've done there?
Oh, are you all right? You okay? Mate, you're a girl.
Hey, get out of the car.
Christ, let me see.
Do you not hear me? She was like walking behind your van.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what you mean? You just reversed, you didn't look round, you just hit this girl. She's just walking behind you.
I see you behind me. Sorry, you all right?
No! God's sake, man.
I didn't see her
What
at all.
is in there?
It's my laptop.
You all right? Do you feel like you all right? Do you want us to get you a doctor or something? You all right? No, just sit there.
You all right?
Yeah. Sorry. Just sit down here. You all right? It's a bit shaky.
The van driver's shaken too, and he's trying to call his dad, who's nearby.
You're going to have to pay for the laptop now. You've just broken it.
To keep the mark confused, Paul and Alex take sides.
It was an accident, though. Do you live here, mate?
No, I don't. I'm just delivering. I didn't even see her there.
Calm down. All right, you stay there. Could you look after her for a minute? Listen, could you look after her? It's all right. Look,
You've broken a laptop, so you don't just, like, walk off.
I'm not going to walk off. I just don't know.
Well, you're not helping the situation any, mate. All right, could you just calm down?
I'm going to get my dad down. He was up the road just a minute ago.
Have you got any cash?
No.
Because you were backing up on a one-way road, which is... I know I asked you to, but you know what I mean.
I haven't got any tissues here for you, love.
You better do something, because either we call the police or...
Well, I don't know what to do.
What would you...
I need you to pay for my laptop because I've only just bought it and now you've bloody gone and broken it.
Jess has turned on the waterworks, and Paul and Alex keep applying the pressure.
Give her some
I
cash
haven't
and
got
get
any
rid of
cash.
it. None at all.
None.
Do you want... What if you go to an ATM or something like that?
Mate, I haven't got my card on me. I haven't got nothing.
You must have some cash.
Let him think. Would you let him think, though, please?
The mark spots his dad.
Dad! Yeah, like... Get down here!
You all right? You all right?
Well, yeah, I'm his dad. I'm just...
Yeah, I asked him to back up a little bit, and he hit this girl.
Crossing the road, you just hit her. The laptop went underneath the wheel. She's like, look at that. So I think we should call the police.
Look, he couldn't see her, mate, OK?
Yeah, but
I was standing right there and he couldn't see her.
You're not supposed to bloody reverse on her like this, though, are you?
I'm really worried because this girl's getting really upset and she's got a little craze.
All she wants is
If you just give her some money for a laptop, we can all go.
The hustlers have finally broken the mark. And in fact, he does have cash in the van.
Give you the money for the laptop.
Yeah, bloody do.
Well, you're doing the right thing, at least. Do you know what I mean?
That's £200 cash. And before leaving, Alex offers the mark some friendly advice.
Next time, look where you're going when you're reversing, Ali.
Once I was reversing down a one-way street, which I shouldn't have been doing anyways, but trying to get out of the way, and someone walked out behind me and fell over, grazed her head, broke her laptop.
I needed to pay for my laptop because I've only just bought it, and now you've bloody gone and broken it.
You must have some cash.
Would you let him think, though, please?
Dad! Get down here!
And then she was asking for money for her laptop or something. Yeah, it made sense to give 200 quid to her, yeah. To be fair, saves me getting points on my licence, I suppose.
Always be suspicious when someone tries to get you to hand over cash in a situation like this. At the end of the day, it's much better to call the police and get the insurance companies involved, even if you think you're in the wrong. Because if you don't, you might compromise yourself in such a way that they could take you for even more money.
This is the fake doctor. Paul's arrived at a fancy Manchester boutique hotel where he intends to live the high life.
Dr. Mark's checking in.
He's assuming the role of a top surgeon and pre-booked the hotel room using a credit card obtained with a stolen identity.
Hi there. Dr. Mark's checking in.
The check-in goes without a hitch. Not wanting to trouble the bellboy, Paul carries his own suitcase to his room. And once inside, he rigs the suite with hidden cameras so we can see the scam play out. Now it's time to get to work and spend as much money in the hotel as possible. Exactly the kind of challenge a hustler likes. He's already spent £250 on the room.
Hi, this is Dr. Mark's in room 50. How much is it for a complete treatment at the spa? Okay, yeah, I'd like one of those, definitely.
And that's another 110 quid.
Also, I'm going to need internet access in the room.
A tenner.
Do you have champagne for room service? Yeah. What was the last one? 2 of them.
That's over 120 quid.
And I also have some dry cleaning here. Okay.
And another £90. Paul's spending spree has racked up a bill of nearly £600, all from the comfort of his hotel room. But he hasn't finished yet. Returning from his evening meal, which cost £70, Paul heads straight to the minibar. That's another 15 quid. And before his head hits the very expensive feather pillows, he's got time to make a phone call to LA.
Well, California, isn't it? Every single day as well.
The long-distance call adds another £42 to his massive bill. But tomorrow, Paul intends to walk out of here without paying for any of it.
Okay. Bye. Love you. Bye.
To lay the foundation for his getaway plan, he makes one more call to reception.
Hi, good evening. This is Dr. Mark's in room 50. Has anybody found my wallet yet? No, I'm absolutely positive I had it when I went out, but it's definitely not in my room, no. Could you leave a note for someone in the morning just in case somebody does hand it in? Great. Okay. Thank you.
So far, everything is going according to plan. The next morning, Paul has a hearty breakfast, all charged to his room, and returns to his suite for the final part of his shopping spree. And whereas yesterday he was spending, today he's stealing. The reason he carried his own suitcase when he checked in was because it was virtually empty, leaving lots of room to stash whatever he chooses. Obviously, first up, it's the plush toweling robes, which will also provide cushioning for the DVD player and the stereo. There's no room for the flat-screen TV, but he can squeeze in a posh ornament and the entire contents of the minibar. Finally, perhaps looking for redemption, he even takes the Gideon Bible. His total bill for one night, including the stolen goods, now stands at over £1,300. But how's he going to get away without paying? The day before, Jess played the role of doctor's assistant and posted some old x-rays and Paul's fake ID to the hotel, providing all the necessary convincers for a top-flight surgeon. At the front desk, Paul's about to check out.
Good morning. Yeah, Dr. Marks, do you have any mail for me? Maybe something delivered overnight? Perfect. I also spoke to someone last night. My wallet was stolen. I may have lost it here. Could you ask if it has been turned in?
While the receptionist checks for his lost wallet, Paul opens his mail. It's the vitally important X-rays.
No, sir, I don't think so.
Of course, he never really lost his wallet, but this allows Paul to come up with another way to settle the bill.
50. I have a credit card on it, but I cancelled it last night with all my other cards. What I'll do is I'll pay with a cheque and I'll have my office call you and give another credit card. Or you can use the cheque, it's whatever's better for you people. Fair enough?
Paying by cheque is against the hotel's policy, but surely a surgeon is a man of integrity, completely trustworthy. And the prognosis from those x-rays sounds bad. He'll have to operate, and fast.
Yeah, you know what? One is definitely larger than the other, without a doubt, so I'm going to be in there very quickly. Are you going to prep? All right. I'll be as quick as I can. Thank you.
Not wanting to delay the urgent surgery, the receptionist accepts Paul's cheque.
I said 724.90.
724.90?
Yes.
Of course, the cheque is fake.
Great, I'll probably see you in about a week.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir.
And Paul leaves without paying for his room and with most of the contents of his suite stashed in his suitcase. But to the receptionist, he seemed like a respectable member of the medical profession, until we blew his cover.
Because he had x-rays, he looked like a doctor to me. I think he escaped with about £1,000 and I'm really angry. And I'm thinking what my manager is gonna say about it.
Thanks to the principles of social compliance, people are much more likely to comply with requests from people in authority or in respectable areas of society, people like doctors or aristocracy. Now, in this case, we even turned it up a little bit by having some x-rays delivered to me and also the phone call that said I had to leave right away.
I got the x-rays. Yeah, you know what? One is definitely larger than the other, without a doubt, so I'm going to be in there very quickly. Are you going to prep? All right. I'll be as quick as I can. Thank you.
I don't say any of this directly to the person that I'm trying to con. They simply overhear it, and it's much easier to make someone believe something that they've overheard than something that they're told.
The thing to remember is always protect yourself. Don't change the rules just because somebody says they're a doctor or a brain surgeon or a nuclear physicist. It doesn't matter. The rules apply to everybody, no matter who they are.
This is the Sun Lounger Swizz. Another scorching hot day at the beach, and in these temperatures, a sun lounger is a must, and €5 a day is well worth it for a place in the sun. But a packed tourist beach can be a goldmine, because as every con artist knows, a relaxed tourist is an easy target. This local sun lounger owner is about to start work on his patch, collecting money from the sunbathers. But today, he's going to get a bit sidetracked on his way to work. Cue Paul, the chatty and enthusiastic tourist, who's very keen to practice his Spanish.
Hola.
And he certainly needs to.
Quiero un trozo de ese queso. Sí.
With the real owner's back turned, the hustlers waste no time and get stuck in, collecting money from under his nose.
Hola. Hi, morning. I need €5 for the lounger.
Salsa bechamel.
Bechamel.
Aquí?
Aquí no.
€5 per lounger may not seem much, but when there are two hustlers and this many tourists to target, Alex and Jess are soon raking it in.
€5. Thank you.
All right, thank you. How are you?
Paul is determined to get it right. This could take some time.
Un momento.
Alex and Jess collect over €100 for only a few minutes' work. And tomorrow, there are plenty more beaches on which to replay this scam over and over. Just as Alex and Jess finish up, Paul decides he's practiced enough for one day.
Gracias.
But our Sun Lounger man is about to learn a lesson himself.
Hello. Good morning. You know you have to pay for it.
We already did, sir.
Who is that?
See, we paid €5 each.
Yeah?
Yeah. Here's our
Show
receipt,
me.
man.
Show me that.
I had a 20.
Can I see?
Yeah.
That's not mine.
We already paid, man. I'm telling you.
We paid him.
Some guy came over to us, gave us we gave him €5, and then some other guy came up and tried getting another €5, and I told him to blow off.
But we didn't pay the second guy. We were like, we already paid.
The first guy that sold the Sun Lounges doesn't work for the hotel, so he just kept the money. Oh, that is ridiculous. I cannot believe that the first guy that sold us our Sun Lounges does not work for this hotel.
This is the fake photo shoot. It's a scam which requires all 3 hustlers in play. Using a false name, they've hired studio space for the day and prepped it for a photo shoot. All that's left to do is get into character. Paul is the photographer, Alex the stylist, and Jess the model. The only thing missing is an expensive prop, but that's being picked up across town. A diamond necklace, bracelet and earrings worth over £15,000 has been hired from this jeweller's. But there's a condition. The diamonds must be chaperoned and under the watchful eyes of security guards at all times. Back at the studio, the photo shoot is now in full swing.
Yeah, that's good.
Jess is loving the camera, and Alex is being all stylish.
Is that in shot?
You know what? It was fine where it was. If you just move it back a bit.
Yeah.
And the glass too, please.
This is what stylist does.
Yeah.
They have to keep in character because the security guards could arrive at any moment. And they're here.
Susie. Good. All right, that's it. That's the kind of thing I want.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd rather it happen in the moment like that, frankly.
I wish those
One more.
very well. Hurry up.
Okay.
The expensive diamond jewellery and the guards are in the building.
That's it. Very good. Hello. Susie, if I could get you to lie back.
Is that our jewellery?
Lie back.
Great, you're in good
It's
time.
a little bit. All right, now with these, no.
Come in.
I don't want to get penthouse on you. See that?
I'll look away whilst you
There you go, very
do your
good.
combination.
All right, a couple more.
Do you want to do
Anything
some
at all?
tests now with the jewellery?
Is this what we're...
Remember, these on-loan jewels are worth over £15,000, and it's the guards' job to protect them.
All right, great. Are you made up? Are you ready to go?
Do you guys want to take a seat if you want?
All right.
The security guards take their position at the back of the room, making sure the jewellery never leaves their sight.
I wonder how much that's worth. Feels nice and heavy, I tell you that.
To keep up the charade, Paul starts snapping.
That's good. Do you want to pop off the bed, love? We can get changed. Yeah.
It's time for a change of style, and to highlight the jewellery for the next shots, Jess will be in the all-together.
Just pop that dress up right off.
Ian, you spoke to the publicist, right?
They want nude shots, but not. It's not that kind of magazine, you know what I mean? Nothing showing, no nipples, nothing.
Yeah, but the piece...
The guards are vigilant and take their job very seriously. But the stylist is equally as serious about protecting Jess's dignity.
Gentlemen, do you mind when we do the nudie shots? You just wait
Do me a favour,
outside.
just lie in the bed.
They agree to spare Jess's blushes and step outside, knowing they have the only exit covered. The diamond jewellery is completely secure.
We'll just be 10 minutes because then we're going to do another outfit.
From outside the room, the security guards can hear the photo shoot continuing.
All right, Susie, if you could have your robe off, please.
Everything is carrying on as normal.
How's that necklace doing? Is it feeling all right? Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay, Susie, let's just try one here. That's great. Another one? Good. Good, that's awesome.
Are you double jointed?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. She is now. Okay, one more.
20 minutes later, and it seems to have gone all quiet in the studio. The guards are curious. The studio is empty. The photographer, stylist and model are nowhere to be seen. And more importantly, neither are the jewels. But how did the hustlers disappear? The guards were manning the only exit and made their way back in as soon as the photo shoot ended. Let's take another look.
Beauty shots, you just wait.
Do me a favour, just lie in the bed where you're going to be.
And we'll just be 10 minutes because then we're going to do another outfit, so she'll be dressed and come back in again.
As soon as the security guards left, the hustlers put their getaway plan into action. Paul plays a recording of the hustlers saying the kind of things people say on a photo shoot.
And we're going to do a few test shots.
He also sets the timer on the flash, so it will keep going off. In the corridor, the security guards not only hear, but can also see the photo shoot still going on.
You double jointed?
But really, the hustlers are packing up their kit, including the jewels.
Bring your head right back.
What the guards didn't know was that the changing room curtain was covering another exit. By the time the CD stops,
Everybody, just for a second. 1, 2.
And the security guards peek in the room, the hustlers are long gone with over 15 grand's worth of jewellery. It's a well-executed scam which left the guards with no chance.
It's a dart. Don't touch anything. It's another dart. After a while, the flashes were just going off and no sound or anything from anybody. You know, you couldn't hear anybody. We've got in there and
there was just nobody there. All the cameras were gone. Everything was gone. So obviously, we went round the back with the curtain where the curtain was, and there was another door which was open. So obviously, what they've done is they've come down the back stairs. Obviously, we've been stung big time now.
This scam works by creating a very profitable piece of theatre. The set is dressed by hiring some equipment in a studio. Now that would be done through a bogus company that we would set up, so it wouldn't ever trace back to us. The next thing we would do is create the characters. There's a photographer, a model and a stylist, and we would play those parts exactly as the security guards would expect us to when they arrive. And unless we break character, they shouldn't suspect a thing.
So as with anything, as long as you keep your eye on it, you'll be safe. The moment you walk out the room, it's all over.